So guys, we're back. As you can see, things have been going okay still. Dropped a few places in the league, but still 8th place after 22 games. 36 points taken. So it's pretty much safe to say now that we're not going to get relegated this season. Wolves and Huddersfield, who are 18th and 19th on 17 points. Crystal Palace have 8 points. So Palace are pretty much already down. Wolves and Huddersfield still have a bit to do, along with Brighton, who are just above the relegation zone on 19 points. So 36 points, we shouldn't be caught now. There's 16 games left in the season. Can we push up into those European places? United are in 6th on 37, so just a point ahead of us. And the top 4 are 4 points in front of us now. So let's look at the fixtures and see where things kind of went wrong a little bit, I guess, because we've had a bit of poor form. So, as you can see, last game, we lost 1-0 to Chelsea. That's what you saw. Then we had a tough run of fixtures. It must be said. Chelsea, Arsenal, Tottenham, all back-to-back. Lost to Arsenal 1-0. Really, really close game. Drew with Tottenham 1-1. Lost 3-0 at home to West Ham. Bit of a surprising one, but it happened. Then we managed to turn it around. A couple of easier games. Beat Burnley 2-0. Huddersfield, as you see, who are really struggling. We just about beat 3-2 away. We then beat Leicester 2-1 in the FA Cup. Got a bit of revenge for the league game. And then we've just had a really good 1-1 draw with Man City. The team that beat us 8-0 earlier in the season. Away from home. We managed to get a 1-1 draw, so that's a pleasing turnaround. So today we've got Wolves in the league. We're going to be playing Arsenal in the FA Cup after. So, let's look at the team and get to it. Actually, before we get the team done, transfers. We were in January. We bought a few players in, sold a few. Let's go through them now. So we've signed Thiago Alves from Chavez. Potential 4-star player, regen. Picked him up for 425k. Got a lot of potential. If he doesn't become a first team player, we could probably sell him in a few years for around 10 million quid. Pick up a good bonus. Also signed Miguel Espinera, 275k. He's got 3.5-star potential. Plays on the right wing. Again, a guy maybe help us out, and then if not, moving on for a profit and get some more money into the club. Also bought for 1.8 million Rodrigo Conceição. Sporting Lisbon, another winger, 4-star potential ability. So hoping he can do some serious bits for us, and again, if not, trying a bit of a profit on the boy down the line. So now, a couple of blockbuster signings. We've managed to get Aaron Ramsey in on loan for Juventus, struggling to get into their team, so we're paying 30% of his wages, which, is still 94k a week. Boy's on some big bucks, but not paying any loan fee, so paying 94 grand a week for a player that good, worth it. And we've just got in Gabriel Barbosa in on loan. We've been doing well this season. We haven't really had a striker that's been scoring lots of goals or doing it, so here's another one in the firing line. We've loaned him in, see if he can do it. If not, the search continues for a decent striker. So with those ins, we've had a few outs. Larive, who's the striker we signed for 30 grand. Beginning of the season, never really played, come unsettled. Sold him for 30 grand again, so we got our money back on him. Mentored a few of the youngsters while he was here. Did a decent job. Sold Luka Jovic in the end, because lastly he wasn't doing it. Made some money on him as well. We bought him for around 10 million, sold him for 15. Backup right back Sandro Sirigu gone to Sheffield United, only 275k. Jack Robinson's left the club, 160k to Blackburn Rovers. And Sammy Amiobi, who I think has played about 1 or 2 games in 2 seasons, has been loaned out to Sheffield Wednesday. So season totals, we've spent 42 million this season, and we sold 40 million's worth, so sort of net wise we've only really spent 2 million. Right, now to the team. So Mingele, Di Lorenzo, Carrere, Deed, Vaughan, Alpha Mal, Ramsey, Dave, Cornet, Keane, Barbosa. Bench of Smithies, Mavropanos, Sass, Adoma, Conceição, Schick and Rosanas. So Terry Vaughan, he was part of our youth intake last year, regen. We'll have a look at him now. Something special, this boy. Been keeping him under wraps. He's played a few games in the league this season. 5 games in total. He's averaging 7.07. 2.5 star current ability. Potential 4.5 star. Man City are after him at the minute. I've offered him a big boy contract that he's accepted, so when he's 17, he'll sign the professional terms with us. So we won't lose him for cheap. In that contract, I think I put a £40 million release clause in, so if Man City do want to buy him, that's how much they're going to have to spend. But I think this boy is going to be a pretty serious player for us, I'd say. By the time he's 18, 19, he's going to have some really good stats. I mean, I'm fairly confident playing him in big games as it is now. Right, anyway, let's get to the Wolves game. Hopefully pile a bit more misery on them, put me back in that relegation zone. So Wolves going with a straight 4-4-2. Managed to get Candrava in. Older now, but great player in the day. Now I've highlighted him, we all know what's going to happen. He's going to bend in a free kick or something. Right in the top corner. And I'll be like, why? Why did I do it? Right, let's get to it. Right, we kick off. Right, Dave whips in the corner. Headed clear. Correa gives it back to Dave. Correa clears for Wolves. Correa picks it up. Deed now on the ball. Plays it to Vaughan. Back to Deed. To the alpha male. To your boy Dave. Switches it out to Vaughan. Crosses a great ball in. I think Barbosa may have got a flick on and Maxwell Cornet's put it in. What a start. 7 minutes gone, 1-0 up. We'll sit here in 3D. Terry Vaughan. Avoids the tackle just by standing still. Whips a great ball in. Barbosa looks like he was fouled there, but it's gone through to Cornet. Makes no mistake, and the boys are 1-0 up. Wolves now with the throw. Moutinho crosses it in. He Chan put it wide. Yeah. So a 2 highlight half sees us 1-0 up. Last few games I put on camera. Last episode, the 2 games didn't really have much highlights, and this one not much either, but we're winning 1-0. Wolves kick off. Moutinho now with a free kick. Di Lorenzo clears. Back out to Moutinho. And Vinegar Jr. puts it in. Did he chip it? Vinegar, chip, Top jokes here. I mean, if you're going to punch it into your own net, mate, that is the perfect way to be a goalkeeper. Disgusting. King with the free kick. Hits the post. Di Lorenzo to the alpha male. To your boy Dave Wanyama wins it. Diego Jota. He Chan. Vinagre Jr. plays through Wanyama. He Chan through and goal, and it's 2-1 Wolves. So the team that are 20th in the form table, who have not won in ages, now 2-1 up against us. This is fantastic. I love it. Defence seems to have gone missing. That's unlucky. We won the tackle there. It's gone through and he slid it in the corner. Pagans. Right, 69 minutes and we're going to make some subs. Chick is going to come on for Gabby goal. And the Sass man is going to come on for Dave. Right, Dave with the free kick to King. Inside to the alpha male. Plays a great ball off the cornet. Slides it to Keane. 2-2. What a move. What a goal. Watch this for a ball from alpha male. Steven Gerrard-esque to cornet. 1-touch cross. And Keane with a first time volleyed finish. You gotta love that shiz. So Vaughan with throwing to King. To Ramsey. To Vaughan. The Sass man cometh. To Aaron Ramsey. To the alpha male. Back to the Sass. Ramsey picking it up now. Nice patient play. Alpha male with another brilliant ball over the top. Cornet back to King. And they've done it again. Mic check 1-2. Your boys are going to repeat it all over you. Exactly carbon copy of a goal before. The alpha male with a great ball over the top. Cornet, one-touch cross. Keane header, then back to him. And a superb volley in the top corner. It's like the Matrix. There's been a glitch. Coutinho with a free kick to Skov. Ramsey wins it. Oh, that's it. Schick now runs down the wing. Cross it to Cornet. 4-2. Just one Cornetto. Give it to me. He scores them goals for Notts Forest City. Right, that jingle needs some work. We'll come up with a song for your boy Maxwell Cornet. 10th goal of the season. The boy's on fire. Skov with a free kick for Wolves and it goes over. Right, we're going to make a sub now. Just to run down the clock a bit. Going to bring on Conceição for Moise Keane. Give the young boy, some game time. Help his development. That 5 minutes is really going to help out. 5 minutes is a lot. Just ask my missus. Oh, Skov with the header and the rebound. And it's 4-3. Minute and a half to hold out now. What banter game this would be if Wolves came back. Wanyama whips it in. And the Skov man. Yeah, just taps it in. Brilliant. Di Lorenzo to the alpha male. Di Lorenzo to the alpha. To the Sass. For Di Lorenzo. He's going to whip it in. Cleared by Cardi. Just be patient and keep the ball. Let the referee blow his whistle. There we go. 4-3 win against Wolves. They had more shots. We had more possession. Just about a fair result in the end. Well done, lads. That was a good win. I mean, they're one of the worst teams in the league and we conceded 3 goals against them and made it really hard on ourselves, but perfect. It's what Chubb Shaving's all about. All about the excitement. So you can see in the table, we're 5th on 39 points. 15 games left. 2 points away from Tottenham. 3 away from Arsenal and Man City. Liverpool running away with the league title. Right. We'll be back in just a moment with Arsenal in the FA Cup. Don't go anywhere. Remember, if you haven't already, subscribe, comment, and leave a little like or something. Even if you call me an idiot, just leave a comment, it's fine. You know, boys. So guys, signing an alert, we've just signed Sandro Tonali from Brescia. People that play the game will know that this guy turns out to be one of the best midfielders on the game in a few years' time. We'll just look at we'll bring his stats up. So he's a DM, he's also an MC. More than likely, we're going to play him as a midfield centre with a deep line playmaker role. Mings is back in. Deed, Carrera, Di Lorenzo, the alpha male, Ramsey, new boy Tonali's getting a start. FA Cup, I know we're not really going to win it, so I'm just going to drop him into the deep end. Keane on the left wing. As you saw earlier, Cornet's out for 4 to 5 weeks, 3 weeks. So we're going to be playing Adoma and Barbosa up front. So our best player is going to be out for the next little run of games. So that's annoying anyway. Let's get to game against Arsenal. So Arsenal playing a 4-2-4. One of the most, it's not something you used to see from them. A few signings as well. Hermoso's come in. Max Aarons. Really good right back for Norwich in real life. I think that boy is going to be a star of the future. I'm going to tip him to play for England within the next 2 seasons. In real life, this is. Great attacking fullback. It wouldn't surprise me at the end of the season, or even in January, if the big boys in the Premier League go after this guy and get him off of Norwich. Right, let's get to it. Right, Arsenal kick off. Staffy with the ball over the top to Nketiah. Over across to Lacazette. And cleared. You know what, I really thought he was going to concede from kick-off then. But Doma running with it, we're going to score from kick-off. Plays it out to Mings. That's gone out for a throwing. For once, an eventful first 30 seconds. Keane with the free kick. Over the bar. Throwing now for Arsenal, where Obi cuts inside. Ramsey wins it back, playing against his old club of course. Ball over the top. Barbosa on it now. Crosses it in. Aaron's clears to the alpha male. Shoots wide. Unlucky. So we're going to demand some more out of the boys. Mingale takes the kick to Di Lorenzo. Running that out. Lots of space to run into. Gives it to Adoma. Inside to the alpha male. Poor ball to Mings. Can he make anything of it though? Gets it back in. Mustafi clears. Al-Sinali spreads it back out to Di Lorenzo. Classic, that's choose for Arsenal. Now they're on the counter attack. I do not like the look of this. Correa covers though. Right, stop mucking around with it, guys. I do not like how this is going. Mingale with a good ball out, to be fair to Di Lorenzo. Running at Arsenal's back line. Played it to Barbosa. That's a great save by Leno. Really should have done better there though. So 0-0 at half time. See from the match stats, we had the more possession. Had the more possession away from home. 9 shots to their 2, so we're outplaying them at the moment. We just haven't been able to put the ball in. So even though we've been playing quite well, I still like to give an assertive team talk, asking for better, because players seem to react better to it. Hopefully we're going to see a sea of green right here once this is done. Perfect, they're all fired up. Right, we kick off for the second half. Leno with the goal kick for Arsenal. Nelson brings it down, Hacker's on it. Iwobi driving at the defence. Out to the Kolasinac. The Alpha wins it to the Adoma. Tonali with a great ball over the it looked better for a minute than what it did. Anyway, Keane picks it back up to Ramsey. Back to Keane, who loses that to Bentaleb, and Reece Nelson running at defence now. And is that going to be a sending off for Tyrone Mings? I think he's already booked. We're going to be going down to 10 men early in the second half. Right, let's have a bit of a rearrange. What can we do? This is the DM. Put him there. Don't really have anyone that can play left back. Bring Heffler on for Alpha now. Di Lorenzo can play on the left. I think Correa can fill in at right back. And we'll switch Heffler to a stopper. To the central defender defend. Deed on the ball playing stopper. Right, it's going to have to do for now. Okay, that's for Arsenal. Throwing deep in their half. Roby now running at it. Muketa running into space left from by that DM, but Tonali covers well. Ramsey to Adoma. Ball through to Gabriel, who's got past Mustafi. And he puts one in the bottom corner. Gabriel Barbosa, you are my sunshine, my only sunshine. That boy makes me happy when them skies are grey. Adoma with great play here. Barbosa keeping hold of the ball, tricking his way around a few defenders, and sliding it past Leno. It's 1-0 to your 10 men. Hacker now for Arsenal. Correa clears it to Adoma, back to Correa. They really are pressing on us now. Deed plays it with a nice little ball to Adoma. He's running at their back line now. If he can slide Barbosa through. Great ball to Moise Keane. That's a great save from Leno. That could have been 2-0. I'm going to make some subs. Doma's going to make way for Consecao. I think that'll do for now. Heffler to Keane. To Ramsey. Di Lorenzo loses it to Nelson. Heffler cuts that ball out there, and Ramsey to Tonali. Barbosa over the top. Kolasinac wins. Correa playing a right back, doing a good job covering. As he says that, he loses the ball. Gives it to Timo Werner. Arsenal got a man over. Iwobi, and that's it. So many errors leading up to that. We did well to hold on this long, to be honest. So Werner running down the left. Hits Correa. Can't get back in time. And Iwobi with a first time finish. And Mingale again punching it in. Top work. So Leno with a goal kick for Arsenal. Deed beats Werner in the air. Iwobi playing like I've never seen him actually play in real life. Consecao though. Come on, slide him in. What a ball to Moise Keane. And another good save at the near post by Leno. Alright, time for the final sub. Tonali's playing well, but he's not really that fit. So we're going to bring on Sensi for him. Nelson now for Arsenal. Di Lorenzo wins it. It's Cephalou, knocks it straight to an Arsenal player. They're through on goal. And that's 2-1. 2 goals that have come from deflected clearances. It's hard to take. We've played alright. We was down to 9 men. We went 1-0 up. 2 random bloody goals. That's probably out of us the FA Cup. And Mingale just kicks it past him and he just stands there. Brilliant. Fina with the corner for Arsenal and Bentaleb heads it in. 3-1 now. And in the words of them old injury adverts, I absolutely did not deserve this. You know the ones I mean, with that guy that was in the bill on EastEnders. Something Allen. The gangster one. I was like, I absolutely did not deserve this. Anyway, tangent. Di Lorenzo over the top. Kalesas hatch to Hacker. Almost right over the top. And Tino Werner's through on goal. We're going to go 4-1 down now. No, Mingale actually managed to save one. Brilliant. Hacker for Arsenal now. Mustafi, Hermoso. I'm just going to demand more from the boys quickly. Try and stop this from getting embarrassing, but I have a feeling it's going to get more so now. Nabil Bentaleb, who somehow on this game is listed as a world-class midfielder, when, you know, we all know he isn't. Disgusting stuff. Iwobi, Bentaleb, Mingale just falling over there. Top work. Effler to Mingale. Come on, let's not make another play. That's it. Out of our misery, 4-1. The game turned on that sending off. We still managed to go 1-0 up after that, and then having one less man retold. Just can't really blame the guys for that one. Out of the FA Cup, one less distraction. We can just concentrate on the league now. You know, always look for them positives. What we can't do, fans, is win the FA Cup, but what we can do is qualify for Europe. So, you know, swings and roundabouts. So, leaves us 5th in the table, as we were before, obviously FA Cup game. 5th of the table, out of the FA Cup. Going to play a few games off camera, and we'll be back for Bournemouth and Newcastle. We'll see how we're getting on. Right. Thanks everyone for watching. Peace out.